Hello dear students, welcome to DAV Mall Public School. I hope you are doing great with the chapter of Human Eye. This is the last video of this chapter. So let's begin. Now, what are the certain things how you can take care of your eyes? So there are certain precautionary measures given over here. So protect your eyes from the sun. Always remember you should not be in direct line of incident of ray of light from the sun because sun rays of light whenever it reaches in the direct, it makes a direct impact in your eyes, because of which it will hamper your eyes. So avoid direct line contact from sun. Avoid rubbing your eyes. So you should not rub your eyes because your hand contains germs, and from your hands the germs may enter into your eyes and certain infection will arise. So avoid rubbing your eyes. Keep proper monitor distance and room lighting. Whatever activities you are doing, you should make sure that there is a proper light in your room. You should not force your eyes to see in a dim light, and even there should be not very much intensity of light in your room. Again, it will hamper your eye. So a proper light should be there. Neither it should be very high, neither it should be very dim. So it should be proper light in your room, and proper monitor distance should be there. For an instant, as you can see, this person, there's a proper distance between her eyes and monitor. So that sort of distance should be maintained whatever activities you are doing. Like for an instant, if you're watching TV, there should be proper distance between your eyes and the TV screen. And for an instant, if you're working on laptop or desktop, there should be proper distance between your eyes and screen. So this distance should be maintained. Wear appropriate eye safety gear for different activities. Whatever activities you are doing, make sure that you wear certain eye safety device. For an instant, if you are doing activities like welding and all, you should make sure that you wear proper glasses while doing that activities. Practicing good eye care habits, you should always practice good eye care habits, like you should have a proper lighting in your rooms, try to blink your eyes. So these sort of habits should be inculcated in your habits. Visit an eye care practitioners regularly. So whatever small or minor defects which are happening, so you should frequently visit your doctors so that any mishappening can be avoided. And very important, get plenty of sleep so that eye cells get enough amount of rest and it can function properly. And always remember to blink. So whatever activities you are doing, you should not concentrately concentrately try to focus on your light. Always remember to blink. Now, visually challenged person. Visually challenged person, as you can see, visually challenged person, this is a visually challenged person. So what exactly do you mean by visually challenged person? Challenged person are those person in which they cannot see the environment or the society properly. Either they can see partially or they cannot see completely the entire society or the environment in which they are living. So those are known as visually challenged person. So visually challenged person get reduced vision. For the normal human being can see properly, but visually challenged person cannot see the environment properly, or they will see the environment in a lesser amount because dim sighted, because their sight of vision is very dim. So these are certain characteristics of visually challenged person. So visually challenged person are those, why this visually challenged person are arising, maybe because due to illness, because there are certain types of disease they might be suffering, like glaucoma, cataract, and a deficiency of vitamin A. So if this sort of disease are there, so the person will frequently have some eye defects and genetics and inherited problems. There might be some genetics problem in their genes, because of which they are not able to see, and some inherited problems in their bodies, and some visually challenged person are also due to some accidents, because of these accidents they are not able to see. So these are certain things in which visually challenged persons do exist. Now, how one can help visually challenged person? So there are certain things one should make sure of use like non-optical aids for a visually challenged person. How a normal human being can help a visually challenged person? So what he can do, he can provide non-optical aids. Now what do you mean by non-optical aids? So these aids are basically tactical aids, wherein a sense of touch is being introduced into the object. These are known as tactical aids. Like for a visually challenged person, they cannot see the object properly. So an object has been made so that with the help of touch, they can identify what sort of object is that. So those objects are known as tactical aids. Like Braille system have been introduced by the society by Louis Braille. So visually challenged person frequently use this Braille system in order to identify any object. Now other type of help we can do for this person, this type of visually challenged person, are by auditory aids using sense of hearing. So we can improve their hearing skills, like include audio cassettes, tape recorders, audio CDs, audio books, electronic devices like computer, calculator, closed circuit televisions. If we use this type of auditory aids, we can surely help visually challenged person. So these aids are nothing but an auditory aids. Auditory aids basically deals with a sense of hearing, whereas tactical aids are those with the help of touch. So are these are certain types of aid which we can help visually challenged person. Now, as you can see, these are certain optical aids. Optical aids like contact lenses, bifocal lens, magnifier, telescopic aids. So these type of aids, optical aids, we can provide for visually challenged person. And non optical aids like auditory aids, like this is an auditory aid, this is a tactical aid, which is nothing but a Braille. Electronic aids, this is a calculators and all. Visual aids. So these are this certain pictures comes under non-optical aids, whereas this pictures comes under optical aids. Now, what do you mean by Braille system? As you can see, this picture belongs to Louis Braille, who himself was a blind person. He has developed this Braille system in order to help visually challenged person. So this Braille system is a coded language system in which certain logic are used. So Braille system has a several language. It has been made in different languages, and it has many languages, and many mathematics and scientific notations are also being introduced in this Braille systems. So Braille system consists of 63 dot patterns. In general, there are 63 dot patterns. Visually challenged person recognized by touching. So your dots are raised slightly. So as you can see in this Braille system, certain alphabets are raised slightly. So with the help of touch, the persons can identify what sort of object or what sort of alphabet is that. So this type of system have been introduced by Louis Braille in order to help visually challenged person. As you can see, this is a Braille system which consists of alphabets from A to Z. So A is written in this manner. As you can see, this black portion, it is slightly raised, whereas the other 4 portion is not raised. In fact, 5 portion is not raised. As you can see in this B2 portion, 2 black portion is raised, other 4 portion is not raised, and the picture continues. So C, D, E, F. So all alphabets are written in this Braille system. With the help of this touch, visually challenged person can identify that this type of touch belongs to A, this type of touch belongs to C, and so on. And even this Braille system even works for number also. So one hash sign is identified by the visually challenged person, and it looks like this. 0 look like this. Here 3 raised dots are there, 3 black raised dots are there, 1 look like this, and so on. In the same way, some Nimit code are also being identified, are also being introduced into these Braille alphabet systems, like certain code languages are also being developed in order to help visually challenged person. I hope you have understood. Thank you and have a nice day.